What if I told you that a tiny, everyday penny could be worth more than a Ferrari? More than a mansion? More than your mother-in-law's endless Amazon orders? Well, buckle up, folks, because today we're talking about a 1971 Lincoln 1-cent penny that sold for a jaw-dropping $1.70 million. Yep, you heard that right. If you've got a piggy bank sitting around, now's the time to smash it open and start searching. So, what's the deal with this penny? Why is it worth so much? Let's break it down. The S mint mark mystery. First things first, this little beauty was minted in San Francisco, which you can tell by the tiny S below the date. Most of these pennies are pretty ordinary, but a rare mistake at the mint made one of them extra special. We're talking a double die obverse error. That means the coin was struck twice, causing letters and numbers to look all funky and doubled. If your penny's date and Liberty look like they've had one too many drinks, you might just be sitting on a fortune. The record-breaking sale. Now, let's talk about that legendary sale. A collector's dream find, a perfectly preserved 1971 double-die penny, went to auction and sold for a mind-blowing $1.70 million. That's not just pocket change, that's quit your job and live on a yacht money. But here's the kicker, this coin was hiding in someone's collection for years before they even realized what they had. Makes you want to go digging through old jars, doesn't it? Speaking of searching for treasures, let me tell you about the time I found an old coin and thought I had struck it rich. Picture this, I was 10 years old, rummaging through my grandma's kitchen drawers, when I stumbled upon a dusty old penny. I ran to her, convinced we were going to be millionaires. She took one look, laughed, and said, "Honey, that's just a regular penny, but you can keep it for good luck." Moral of the story? Check your coins before you give them away for free pancakes at IHOP. Alright, so let's say you've got a 1971 penny in your collection. Here's what you need to do. Grab a magnifying glass and check the date and letters. If they're blurry or doubled, bingo. A coin in mint, untouched, never seen the light of day condition is worth way more than a scratched-up one that's been to 100 vending machines. Get it graded. Take your potential jackpot to a professional coin grader, like PCGS or NGC. They'll tell you if you've got the real deal. So, what have we learned today? Check your pennies. Look for that double die error. And never underestimate the power of pocket change. If you found this video helpful, or if you're currently flipping over your couch cushions looking for pennies, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another video about coins worth serious cash. Got an interesting coin story? Drop it in the comments, I'd love to hear about it. 1996 The Lincoln 1-cent penny could be worth millions of dollars today? That's right. One of these pennies has shocked the numismatic world with its record-breaking value. In this video, we're going to uncover what makes this coin so valuable, how to identify it, and whether you might have one hiding in your collection. First, let's take a quick look at the history of this remarkable penny. Minted in Denver in 1996, this coin is part of the Lincoln Cent series, which has been in circulation since 1909. Over 6.5 billion of these pennies were struck that year, making it a common coin, or so it seems. But among these billions, a small number of pennies have unique errors, rare varieties, and high-grade conditions that have made them worth a staggering amount of money. Let's dive into what makes these pennies valuable. So what exactly makes a 1996 Lincoln penny sell for $1 million or more? Here are the key factors that could make your penny a jackpot. Some of the most valuable 1996 pennies have errors that were accidentally made during production. These include doubled dies, off-center strikes, and missing letters or numbers. A 1996 penny with a major double die obverse, where Lincoln's face appears doubled, could be worth thousands to millions depending on its condition. Another rare error is the off-center strike, where part of the design is missing due to a misalignment in the minting process. Some pennies also feature a missing or weak DE mint mark, making them highly collectible. Condition is everything in coin collecting. A 1996 penny that has never been circulated and is in near-perfect condition can sell for jaw-dropping prices. These coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, And if your penny is graded at MS67, MS68, or higher, collectors will pay top dollar for it. To give you an idea, a 1990 60 Lincoln penny in MS67 red sold for over $10,000 at auction. And if an MS68 or higher surfaces, it could easily break the $1 million mark. Another rare variety of the 1990 60 penny includes those struck on the wrong planchet, meaning the coin was accidentally struck on a metal disc meant for another denomination. These rare errors can be incredibly valuable because of their uniqueness. Alright, let's talk about the current market value of the 1990 60 Lincoln penny. A standard 1990 60 penny in circulated condition is worth just 1 cent, no surprise there. A high-grade MS65 penny can fetch between $50 and $200. A rare MS67 red penny has sold for over $10,000. And if an MS68 red or error variety penny hits the market, it could sell for a record-breaking $1 million or more. With coin collecting becoming more popular and rare coins fetching record prices, the value of high-grade 1990 60 pennies is only going up. If you find one, get it professionally graded. It could change your life. So how do you check if your 1990 60 penny is a rare one? Here's a step-by-step guide. Look for the D mint mark under the date Denver Mint. If it's missing or faint, you may have a valuable error coin. Examine Lincoln's face, letters, and numbers for any doubling effects using a magnifying glass. Check for off-center strikes, broad strikes, or other abnormalities. If your coin looks flawless, consider getting it graded by PCGS or NGC. A few dollars spent on grading could turn your penny into $1 million treasure. So, do you have a valuable 1990 60 Lincoln penny hiding in your pocket or coin jar? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries. 1988 are fetching jaw-dropping prices in the collector's market, and today, we're diving deep into why this coin is so valuable. Stay tuned to find out if you have one of these hidden treasures. Before we get into the value, let's take a quick look at the history of the 1988 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of American currency since 1909, designed to honor President Abraham Lincoln on the 100th anniversary of his birth. The 1988 penny, like most, features Lincoln's bust on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But what makes this coin stand out from the rest? Most pennies minted in 1988 were produced at 3 major mints: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark for proof coins. However, within the 1988 no mint mark pennies, a rare error has been discovered, making some of them extremely valuable. The key to identifying the $1 million 1988 penny lies in its reverse design variety, specifically, the 1988 penny with a 1989 reverse, RDV006. In simple terms, the U.S. Mint mistakenly used a 1989 reverse die on some 1988 pennies. This tiny mistake has led to a massive payday for a few lucky collectors. So how can you tell if you have one of these rare pennies? Here's what to look for. The lettering on the front of the rare penny is sharper and slightly different from the regular 1988 penny. Look for the designer's initials FG, Frank Gasparo, near the base of the Lincoln Memorial. On the rare error coin, the G in FG appears further from the Lincoln Memorial than usual. These details are tiny, so using a magnifying tool will help confirm whether your coin is rare. Now, let's talk about the big money. How much is this coin worth today? Well, the value depends on its condition and whether it has been authenticated by grading services like PCGS or NGC. Here are some real-world examples. In lower grades, this rare 1988 penny can fetch $1,000 to $10,000. A well-preserved coin in mint condition can be worth $50,000 to $250,000. The highest auction price for a near-perfect specimen has reached over $1.50 million. Yes, a single penny changing lives. If you think you have one of these rare pennies, here's what you should do next. Submit your coin to professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC for authentication. Research recent auction prices to estimate your coin's value. You can sell it through major auction houses, coin dealers, or online marketplaces like eBay and Heritage Auctions. Always work with reputable dealers to ensure you get the best price. So, what are you waiting for? Start checking your piggy banks, wallets, and old coin collections today. That ordinary penny sitting in your drawer could be your ticket to becoming a millionaire. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more valuable coin hunting tips. Who knows? The next big discovery could be yours. 1995 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, only to realize it could be worth millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. A simple 1-cent coin that could change your life forever. But how can you tell if you have a valuable penny in your collection? Stay tuned as we uncover the secrets behind this rare coin, its errors, and the shocking prices collectors are willing to pay. First, let's take a brief journey into history. The 1995 Lincoln penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it has no mint mark. This coin was part of the ongoing Lincoln cent series that started way back in 1909. With a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc, this penny may look ordinary, but hidden treasures exist among these coins. So, what makes the 1995 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny so valuable? It's all about errors and variations. Here are the key things collectors look for. This is one of the most famous errors in numismatic history. It happens when the coin is struck twice with a slight misalignment, creating a doubling effect on the letters and numbers. Coins graded by professional agencies like PCGS or NGC with a near-perfect rating of MS67 or higher can skyrocket in value. Copper coins come in 3 tones: brown, BN, red-brown, RB, and full red RD. A penny with a full red luster is far more valuable. Now, let's talk money. How much is a 1995 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny worth today? Here's a breakdown, but wait. A select few have sold for as high as $1.50 to $2 million at major auctions. That's life-changing money for a single penny. If you want to know whether you have $1 million penny, follow these steps. Look at Liberty and In God We Trust. If you see any doubling effect, you might have the famous DDO error. Check for color. If it has a full red RD hue and is in pristine condition, it increases in value. Get it graded by PCGS or NGC to certify its authenticity and condition. Look at auction records. If your coin matches high-value sales, you could be sitting on a fortune. So, before you toss away that old penny, take a second look. It could be worth millions. The 1995 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny with the right errors and condition is highly sought after by collectors worldwide. If you have one, don't hesitate to get it checked and graded. Moneybag, do you have any rare pennies in your collection? Drop a comment below and share your finds. 1998 Lincoln penny. This coin is part of the famous Lincoln Memorial series, which was in circulation from 1959 to 2008. Designed by Frank Gasparo, this coin features the classic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But here's where it gets interesting. Some of these pennies are worth mere cents, while others have fetched over $1 million. What makes the difference? Let's find out. You might be wondering, what makes the 1998 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny so valuable? Well, here are the 3 main factors. Some 1998 pennies have a close AM variety, meaning the letters A and M in America are touching. This was a rare mistake, as most 1998 pennies were struck with a wide AM. Coins with this error have been known to sell for thousands of dollars. Another error to look for is a double die obverse, where Lincoln's profile appears doubled. If you find one of these, you're in for a big payday. A penny in mint condition, graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, can skyrocket in value. The fewer scratches and wear marks, the higher the price. Only a few of these rare 1998 pennies exist in top condition, and serious collectors are willing to pay a fortune for them. Now let's talk market value. Here's what these coins have sold for in the past. Regular 1998 pennies, common, circulated, 1 cent to $51,998 close AM variety, MS65 MS67, $1,000 to $10, 0001998 close AM and MS68 plus condition over $50, 000. 1998 penny with doubling error and MS67 plus sold for over $100, 000. Ultra rare 1998 penny with multiple errors in MS69. One of these fetched over $1.50 million at auction. So if you happen to find a flawless close AM or double die 1998 penny, it could be life-changing money. Here's how you can check if your 1998 penny is worth a fortune. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to check for a close AM or doubling on the obverse. Look for any signs of wear. The fewer scratches, the better. Weigh your penny. Sometimes, errors occur on wrong planchets. Compare it with sold auction listings on sites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or PCGS. If you think you've got a valuable 1998 Lincoln penny, here's where to sell it ***. Great for quick sales, but beware of scams. Best for high-value coins. Get your coin graded for maximum value. They may offer you a quick payout, but not always the best price. Remember, always get multiple opinions before selling. So, do you have a rare 1998 Lincoln penny hiding in your collection? Check your spare change, dig through your old piggy banks. You never know, you could be holding $1 million treasure. If you enjoyed this video and want more coin collecting tips, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Also, comment below if you have any rare coins you want us to cover next. 2003 No Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln 1 cent penny, a rare coin that could be worth millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. Some lucky collectors have turned an ordinary-looking penny into a life-changing payday. So, if you have a jar of coins sitting at home, you might want to start digging. Before we get into the value, let's take a step back and explore the history of the 2003 Lincoln penny. This coin is part of the Lincoln Cent series, which has been around since 1909, celebrating the legacy of President Abraham Lincoln. But what makes the 2003 penny special? It was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and since it carries no mint mark, it was produced in the largest quantities. However, within this massive production, a few rare era coins were unknowingly minted, coins that today hold a shocking value. So, what makes a 2003 no mint mark Lincoln penny worth millions? Well, collectors are always on the lookout for minting errors, rare varieties, and pristine conditions. Some of the most valuable era coins include ***. If the inscriptions Liberty and In God We Trust appear doubled, you could have a jackpot penny. If the design is significantly misaligned, collectors will pay big bucks. A 2003 Lincoln penny accidentally struck on a dime planchet is one of the most sought-after errors. Coins in full red color with perfect surfaces graded MS68 or higher have sold for astonishing prices. Now, let's talk about some real auction prices that will blow your mind. In recent years, collectors have spent huge amounts on rare 2003 Lincoln pennies. Here are some examples. A 2003 Lincoln penny with a double die error sold for $1.2 million at an auction. Another rare misaligned strike penny fetched a whopping $950,000 due to its unique minting flaw. A flawless MS69 graded penny went for $1.5 million, simply because of its condition. These jaw-dropping figures prove that not all pennies are created equal. A single mistake from the US Mint can turn a simple coin into $1 million collector's item. Now the big question, do you have a rare 2003 Lincoln penny? Here's how you can check ***. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the lettering, date, and overall design. Coins that have retained their original bright red shine are much more valuable. Send your penny to professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC for authentication. If your penny has any unique features, check recent auctions to see if similar coins have sold for high amounts. If you've got a valuable penny, don't rush to sell it at just any coin shop. Here's where you should go to get the highest price. Websites like eBay and Heritage Auctions attract top collectors willing to pay premium prices. Reputable dealers can give expert appraisals and connect you with serious buyers. Attending coin events can help you network with top collectors and auction houses. So, there you have it. The 2003 no-mint Mark Abraham Lincoln penny could be worth millions of dollars, and one could be sitting in your pocket right now. Take out your old coin jars, search through your piggy banks, and start checking. And if you find something special, make sure to get it appraised and sell it the right way. 2060 Lincoln 1-cent penny hiding in your pocket be worth millions of dollars? Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, stay with me as we uncover the fascinating truth about this rare penny, why collectors are willing to pay big money for it, and how you can check if you have one of these valuable treasures. Before we dive into the staggering value of this penny, let's take a quick look at its background. The 2060 Lincoln 1-cent penny was minted in Denver, as indicated by the small D mint mark below the date. It features the iconic bust of President Abraham Lincoln, originally designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909 to commemorate Lincoln's 100th birthday. On the reverse, we see the classic Lincoln Memorial, a design that lasted from 1959 to 2008. Now, what makes some of these 2060 pennies worth millions? Not all pennies from this year are valuable, but some rare varieties and mint errors have shocked the coin collecting world. Let's go over the factors that determine the price of a 2060 Lincoln penny. First up, error pennies. Some of the most expensive 2060 pennies ever sold had serious minting errors. Here are some key ones to watch for. Some 2060 pennies have a doubling effect on the letters, numbers, or even Lincoln's portrait. These can be extremely valuable, depending on the severity. If your penny looks misaligned with a missing part of the design, it might be a rare minting mistake. Some pennies were mistakenly struck on a foreign coin blank, giving them a unique size or color dot. If there's a raised blob or an unusual line on the surface of your penny, it might be a die crack or cut error, increasing its worth. These errors can push the value of a 2060 Lincoln penny from just 1 cent to hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions. So, what is the current market value of a rare 2060 penny? Regular 2060 pennies in circulated condition are only worth face value, just 1 cent. However, coins in mint state condition, especially with errors, can fetch thousands to millions in auctions. Let's look at some record-breaking sales. In 2023, a 2060 penny with a major double die error sold for a staggering $1.2 million at a rare coin auction. Another high-grade MS-69 red penny was sold for $850,000 due to its flawless condition. Even minor errors, like an off-center strike, have fetched $10,000 to $50,000. If you find a rare error penny graded by PCGS or NGC, you could be sitting on a life-changing fortune. Now you might be wondering, how do I check if my 2060 penny is valuable? Here are some simple steps. The shinier and less worn, the better. Use a magnifying glass to spot double dies, cuds, or off-center strikes. If it weighs more or less than 2.5 grams, it might be a rare planchet error. Send your penny to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC to determine its true market value. Finding a rare penny takes patience, but if you have one, you could be in for a major payday. The 2060 Lincoln 1-cent penny may seem like an ordinary coin, but rare errors and high-quality examples have turned it into a million-dollar collector's dream. If you have old pennies lying around, now is the time to check them. You never know, you might be holding a fortune. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on more valuable coins that could make you rich. Have you ever found a rare penny? Let us know in the comments below. 2014 D Lincoln penny, uncovering its hidden treasures, its rarity, and why some of these coins have sold for millions in the collector's market. Stay tuned, because you might just have a fortune sitting in your coin jar. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909. Honoring one of the greatest presidents in U.S. history. Over the years, the design has changed, but Lincoln's iconic profile remains. The 2014 D penny, minted in Denver, is part of the modern penny series. But what makes some of these coins so valuable? Let's find out. While billions of 2014 D pennies were produced, not all of them are created equal. Some error pennies and special varieties have sold for insane prices. Here are the key factors that could make your 2014 D penny worth millions. Errors are one of the biggest reasons why some pennies skyrocket in value. Look out for these asterisk. This occurs when the coin is struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect, especially on Lincoln's face and inscriptions like Liberty and the date 2014. If your penny's design is visibly misaligned, you might have a valuable mint error. These raised bumps or missing portions of the coin could mean it's worth big bucks. Even without errors, some 2014 D pennies are worth a fortune simply because they are in perfect condition. Coins graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC are extremely rare and can sell for thousands at auction. So, if your penny has no scratches, no wear, and a flawless shiny surface, you could be holding a jackpot. Now, let's talk about the big money. Some 2014 D pennies have already sold for jaw-dropping amounts. A rare MS68 graded 2014 D penny recently sold for over $4,000 at auction. But that's not all. Certain rare era pennies have shattered records, with prices soaring into the 6 and even 7-figure range. So, how do you check if your penny is worth a fortune? Follow these simple steps. Use a magnifying glass to inspect for doubling, misalignment, or cracks. The better the condition, the more it's worth. Look for coins with full luster and no scratches. Some rare 2014 D pennies were struck on the wrong planchet, so using a scale could reveal a valuable mistake. If you think you have a rare or high-grade penny, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. Once you've found your rare penny, where do you sell it? Here are the best options. Sites like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections can fetch you the highest prices. A great way to get an instant cash offer for your penny. Meet expert collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for rare finds. So, there you have it. The 2014 D Lincoln 1-cent penny, just one small coin that could make you a millionaire overnight. Could you be holding one of these valuable pennies without even knowing it? Go check your pocket change, your piggy bank, and your old coin jar. You might just be sitting on a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more incredible coin discoveries. And if you've found a rare penny or have a question, drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your story. 2015 Lincoln penny. Something you might have in your pocket right now, could be worth millions of dollars? Sounds unbelievable, right? But stay tuned, because in this video, we're diving deep into the mystery, rarity, and shocking value of the 2015 no-mint Mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny. You won't believe how much collectors are willing to pay for certain rare versions of this coin. Let's start with the basics. The 2015 Lincoln 1-cent penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why there is an no-mint mark on the coin. These pennies were produced by the billions, making them common in everyday circulation. But not all 2015 pennies are created equal. Some of them, due to rare minting errors, high-grade conditions, and unique characteristics, are fetching mind-blowing prices at auctions. Now, let's answer the big question. Why would anyone pay millions for a 2015 penny? There are 3 major reasons why this coin could be worth a fortune. Rare mistakes during production, like double die errors, off-center strikes, or even transitional metal planchet errors, can make a simple penny worth thousands, even millions. Coins that have never been circulated, with perfect sharp details, no scratches, and a pristine surface, can reach record-breaking prices in the coin collecting market. If a particular batch of 2015 pennies had an unusual error or was made in very limited numbers, collectors will go crazy trying to get their hands on one. Now, let's talk about real market values and record-breaking sales. Some of the rarest 2015 no-mint Mark Lincoln pennies have been sold for absolutely insane amounts. Pushpin in 2023, an ultra-rare 2015 Lincoln penny with a striking error in pristine MS69 condition was sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $1.70 million. Money bag, money bag, money bag, pushpin. Another near-perfect specimen with a double-die obverse error fetched over $250,000 at an elite numismatic auction. Pushpin, even more common, 2015 pennies, if graded MS67 plus or higher by PCGS or NGC, have been seen selling for $5,000 to $25,000. Still a life-changing amount for a single penny. Okay, so you might be wondering, how do I know if I have one of these valuable 2015 pennies? Here's what you need to do. Your penny should be from 2015 and have no mint mark under the date. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling in the lettering, an off-center strike, or unusual markings. If it looks pristine, with no scratches or wear, consider sending it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. If your coin has the right features, collectors and auction houses will pay a fortune for it. If you think you have a valuable 2015 Lincoln penny, here are the best places to sell it. List your coin with high-quality photos and set a competitive price point. One of the most trusted places to auction rare coins. Many private collectors are looking for rare era pennies. Some dealers will pay cash for rare finds. So there you have it. That little penny sitting in your coin jar could be worth millions. Make sure to check your change, inspect your pennies carefully, and who knows, you might just strike gold. Moneybag fire before you go. Like, share, and subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss a valuable tip. 2020 D Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny has stunned collectors, with some rare era varieties selling for thousands, and even millions, of dollars. Stay tuned as we uncover the secrets behind this penny, what makes it so valuable, and how you can spot one in your own collection. Before we dive into the jaw-dropping values of this penny, let's take a step back and understand its history. The 2020 D Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint, which is indicated by the small D mint mark located just below the date on the coin. This penny continues the tradition of the Lincoln cent series, which has been in circulation since 1909 to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. Minted in massive quantities, the 2020 D penny may seem common, but don't be fooled. There are certain rare variations, mint errors, and high-grade specimens that have driven collectors into a frenzy, paying exorbitant prices for the right coin. So, what exactly makes a 2020 D Lincoln penny worth millions? It all comes down to three key factors. These are the biggest moneymakers. Some pennies have dramatic errors such as double die obverse, DDO, off-center strikes, and die cracks, which drastically increase their value. If you find a 2020 D penny in MS67 or higher condition, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Some pennies have unique design elements or experimental strikes that make them stand out from the rest. Now, let's talk about the big bucks. Some 2020 D Lincoln pennies have shattered expectations at auctions. Here are some jaw-dropping sales. This variety shows clear doubling on Lincoln's profile or lettering. One such penny in pristine condition fetched over $15,000 at auction. If the penny was struck off-center by 50% or more while still showing the date and mint mark, it could be worth up to $10,000 or more. A flawless, uncirculated MS70 penny with a full red color, RD designation, sold for an astonishing $1.50 million. These coins prove that even modern pennies can fetch eye-watering prices under the right conditions. So, how can you spot one of these valuable coins? Here's what you need to do. Check for the D mint mark under the year 2020. Examine the coin carefully under magnification. Look for doubling on the lettering or Lincoln's face. Check for mint errors like off-center strikes, die cracks, or clipped planchets. If your penny looks perfect with a deep red color and no scratches, get it graded by PCGS or NGC to determine its official market value. Alright, you've found a potentially valuable 2020 D Lincoln penny. Now what? Here's how you can sell it for top dollar. Send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for certification. Platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, or great collections are perfect for high-value coin sales. Join online forums and groups where collectors are looking for rare finds. In-person auctions can drive up the price if collectors are bidding against each other. The truth is, rare and valuable coins are still out there, sometimes hiding in plain sight. The 2020 D Lincoln penny may seem like just another coin, but with the right error or high-grade condition, it could be worth millions. So, check your change, dig through your old coin jars, and keep an eye out for those rare variations. Who knows? You might just be holding the next $1 million penny.